Hello, YouTube. We're here live on Twitch. You should be here too, but if not, you're going to be watching this later than it occurred. But all our friends here from Twitch and the Beer Keggers are down under at the Bogans. They've already heard all this. Of course, their broadcast was upside down. Yours is not at this time. We're going to be starting off with my son here, Rusty Edge. He'll be up first for the Beer Keggers. And my brother, Big Slick.
Number 17.
All right, so 17, hey, let's see. I don't know what his stats are. I don't see any. But I know what his stats are now is he gets the first hit, the first pitch of the game, he hits it for a base hit. And that's already going to be good for the Beer Keggers. Doesn't usually happen that well. Big Slick with a 440. No homers, 8 RBIs. He's going to do the same exact thing. Diving for it. But missing it is a Flacker at short. Goes out to Bootstrap out at center field, who throws it back in. So you got bases 1 and 2 now occupied. As the old man lets that one come in for a ball. There's no outs. That almost hits him. You see that? 417, 3 homers, 5 RBIs. He swings at that one way too late. Strike 1 now for Beer. That looked like a strike to me, but he let it go. All right. Bases loaded now as the old man takes a walk.
The center fielder.
That brings up
73.
Mr. Reliable with a 440 average with 2 homers. Bases loaded for him. That goes down first. It gets picked off. Everybody makes it back. First baseman didn't bother. That was Barry, by the way, the little red-headed guy over on first. Corvette Stingray saying that the Americans are upside down here, but we are because we're there. Dirty Kurt. Base is still loaded with 1 away. Swing on that one. Not sure what's going on there. That one's going right between first and second, so Dirty Kurt on base, putting the first scorer on the board for the Beer Keggers.
Number 21.
Now with 1 run, he's definitely running the first the whole time, going, hey, guys. And Mrs. Beer going to pop that one up in the air. Everybody's headed back. Infield fly that goes into the outfield. The shortstop, Jesse Flacker, pulls that one in. Now 2 away. Mrs. Beer didn't get a chance to test out her shoes. Speaking of testing out shoes, Sidewinder Kapowie, 2 away. Bases loaded. Crushes that one. And Sidewinder Kapowie is going to get on to first. Headed back. Hey, guys. Slides into third. Kapowie, 2 runs added now. We started this game with the same level of ego as we have played the last few games now. Have not adjusted it. Woodsman on third today is going to hit that one, which was too high anyways. Glad it went foul. 2 strikes. That one goes ball. Sidewinder trying to steal and perfectly does so as the Woodsman adds another run to the Beer Keggers. This is the top of the first. Yeah, Sidewinder almost got a grand slam. Pitcher Chris Dirtbagis with 2 away. Hits it right to the shortstop, so Flacker's going to throw him out at first. And actually, that's NW Orion that was on first. I thought it was the red-headed Bogan, but appears not to be. I don't know where he's playing today. We'll have to take a look if he's even in the game. I don't control their team. That's his call. Jesse Flacker, the shortstop. He'll be up first.
Number 23.
312 and no homers with an RBI for Flacker. Chris Dirtbagis getting ready to get this game started, and he starts it with a strike. 97-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle. That one curves in for a strike number 2. He gets a piece of that one, but it doesn't really go anywhere. Dirtbagis now picking his pitch.
Nope, that's high.
Dirty Kurt as the catcher. Swing and a miss as it goes underneath the bat. Now out number 1 is Harold Bailey. He's 462 average of the homer and an RBI. Dirtbagis in a hurry to get into it here. 91-mile-an-hour fastball, but it goes outside for a ball. The second one coming in just a little low, but in the strike zone. This one goes sky high. Hey, guys. Looking for it in the sun or the moon. I don't know what I don't know where the sun is. The sun would be up north.
Number 27.
Oh, the shadows would be a lot longer, I guess. I'm not so sure. Down here in Sydney, Chester Bailey stepping up to the plate with 2 away.
Steve Wright.
The bottom one. The Beer Keggers lead by 4. The Bogans have 0 at this point. Dirtbagis throws that one in. A ball is 97 mile an hour. That one gets crushed. Rusty's looking for it. I don't know. He's going for the wall. And he catches it right at the edge of the wall, making it 3 outs now. The Bogans get retired at the bottom of 1 with no runs. Rusty Edge is back at the top of the order and the first to bat. Beer Keggers up by 4.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17.
Went all the way through the through the order there. Rusty has a 1 for his batting average, as he's only
Off the plate.
been pitched 1 ball, which he got on base.
Nope. High.
A little high. We're waiting for that to come down here. He likes that one. That goes out to Maximus
Now batting, the
at second,
left
diving
fielder,
for it, throwing Rusty
number
out at first.
74.
The Julio Maximus? I don't remember. Got JW is the one who is pitching. Pitches out to Slick, and he hits that one out the bootstrap, saying hi.
Number
Sitting here screaming a while. KFB, he's 417 with those 3 homers. He's back up with 2 away. He crushes it. It goes right past the pitcher. Boots picks it up, sends it to second, but Beer's on first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Reliable back. He's 0 for 1 in the
73.
game right now. There is 2 outs. Beer's on first, so he's trying to do something. That's not going to do it. Harold Bailey throws it to NWO Ryan at first for out number 3. They shut down the Beer Keggers at the top of 2. Still leading by 4. They take the field as the Bogans come up to bat with NWO Ryan from first base to the batter's box. Lucius Lane's
Now
on deck.
batting, the first baseman, number 11.
Here's NWO. He's probably reporting on aliens right now. Chris Dirtbagis don't care.
Steve Wright.
He's like, I haven't seen no military around here. Dirtbagis got a sneeze, though. He's allergic to all that BS.
Off the plate.
And now, got 1-1 for NWO Ryan.
Nope. That's inside.
That goes on the inside now, 2-1. Dirtbagis scratches his butt, try to get this one ready to go.
Steve Wright.
Takes the strike there at 97 miles an hour in the lower corner.
Strike 3.
Swing and a miss as there's a curveball.
Now batting,
Hides his head in shame there, NWO Ryan does.
number
Lucius Lane.
27.
A temporary or quick member of the STFU, Lucius Lane, decided to go
High.
hang out and rat with the cops. Ratted on some other organization. I don't remember who it was, but he was going to join the police force.
Steve Wright.
But Barry didn't care. Barry kept him as part of his team.
That's high.
As Dirtbagis is throwing this ball all over the place to where it needs to go.
Take a base.
And he sends out a walk, a rare walk for Chris
Now
Dirtbagis.
batting, the
I'm sure Hog
center
Eric is already calling for a
fielder,
replacement
number
pitcher after
40.
1 walk. Eric he's just ready to get rid of him.
Steve Wright.
The Bootstrap has a 250 average. No homers and 1 RBI with 1 out.
Steve Wright.
Dirtbagis sends that one down the middle. That's 2 in a row.
Strike.
Boots swings and misses. Mojo going down. She steps
Now
off the
batting,
plate.
the
As
second
2 outs.
baseman,
Joe Senior Maximus. I was
number
trying to remember the name.
29.
250 average with no homers but 3 RBIs. You have a runner on first, 2 away.
Nope.
Dirtbagis sends a low one in there. 80 miles an hour. Ball.
Nope. High.
That one's going all over the place. What a great number 88 that was, though, is a 88 miles per hour. I believe they use kilometers down here, so if they're using a speed gun, a radar gun, somebody like Arco would have had to do the quick math to convert that. Sportsman dives for it, but no reason for that as it was out of bounds.
Strike 3.
He just hammers at it, causing out number 3. No runs for the Bogans at the bottom of 2. Hey, guys! He's 1 for 1, and he's number 5 on the order, coming up first to bat at the top of 3. Mrs. Beer is going to get another chance to test those shoes out as she's on deck.
Now batting, the catcher, number 69.
500 average with 3 homers, 10 RBIs so far in this game with an RBI. Yep. Hey, guys, going to get caught by Boots easily as
the second
He didn't have to
baseman,
put a lot of
number
effort into it to
21.
get over there. Not like Big Slick just kind of figuring it out and getting there whenever he can. Mrs. Beer hits it in the slot. She's testing them shoes out. Burning Robert at first. And with one out, Jesse Flacker stares her
Now
down.
batting, the first baseman,
Sidewinder Kapowie.
number 13.
Also, look at that RBIs. 4 homers, 524. Sidewinder Kapowie having a great year. And that makes it better as Kapowie hits it again in between the short and second baseman, causing Boots to come up forward to grab it.
Number 1.
Bases 1 and 2 now loaded as the Woodsman. He got a single his last at-bat. Lets that one go way on the outside for ball number 1 with 1 away. He likes that one. Oh, diving for it. Looks like Woodsman is going to ground first, headed to second now as the girls are headed home. But both Mrs. Beer got good wear out of them tennis shoes, and Sidewinder Kapowie coming in also to make it a 6-0 game now as Woodsman is on second, getting the lead off as the pitcher, Chris Dirtbagis,
Ball inside.
lets that one come in on the inside there. That one's high. That was a little high, but I almost hit it. That's good. Chris Dirtbagis just past second. Boots picks it up, so it looks like, yeah, Woodsman held up on third base.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 17.
Back to the top of the order again. Cycling the order here, Rusty Edge with 1 away, 2 bases on first and third were split.
Steve right.
Lets that one come in for a strike on the inside there.
Steve right.
That's a strike as it curved over the plate. Let's see what he does here. He should have left that one, but that's going to get caught.
Yeah.
So Rusty let one slip and took it out of
Now
bounds,
batting,
but not
the
far
right
enough.
fielder,
Hot
number
for out number 2.
74.
Big Slick. Big Slick's got to do something here. 2 away.
Steve right.
That comes on the inside. He wasn't comfortable with it, so he let it go by.
Steve right.
That curved on the inside as well. That one, well, he had to hit it. It would have been a strike, but Flacker easily threw him out at first. The Beer Keggers leading by 6. So it's 2 in that inning. Bogans have Christopher Agnello and the pitcher, J.W., the first 2 at bat. Looks like Bogans not in the game. He did not want to face the Beer Keggers today. Instead, decided to be coaching from the dugout. Now, he may come in later. His team gets too far behind. We'll have to see if that happens. But that's not a decision I can make. Just like this one, you saw Reliable stop, and he can't get to it. He slowed down. And so a triple coming up now. Bogans in scoring position now with no outs as the pitcher W facing Dirtbagis.
Steve right.
Yeah, Monter started to go for it and is like, man, forget it. It could have been the
Steve right.
got a bloody nose or something from standing on his head.
Nope. Nope.
Because remember, you guys are seeing the film here corrected, the live broadcast.
Nope. That's high.
Everybody here is upside down right now. They got
Oh.
some sort of glue. That's different. Oh, I thought the ball where the ball was.
That's high.
I was like, wait a minute, why is the ball still on the ground? Full count. Got a full count here for W. Dirtbagis trying to get it in the strike zone. Has to not walk, and it worked. Out number 1, the pitcher heads back to the dugout. Still a runner is in threatening in scoring position as Jesse Flacker has been active on the field
Steve right.
and trying not to be active against the Beer Keggers is what Dirtbagis is hoping for, and he does get a piece of that. Mrs. Beer gets some wear and tear on the shoes, but her and her son are figuring out who's going to get there first. Turns out Mrs. Beer grabbed it before her son could. Out number 2 now, Harold Bailey. He's 429 with a homer and 1 RBI. Currently playing third base today. He's on fire, and that is. I can't get the right runner. I can't get the Rusty. I couldn't select Rusty. That's going home. Nobody's going to bother picking it up. Easy run due to errors for the Bogans.
number 27.
And now the lead is dropped by 4. The Bogans now 2 runs on the board with 2 away.
Right.
Nobody is on base. Dirtbagis throws that one in there high, but still enough. Here's Beer. He's going to pick that one up and fire it to first, hopefully, and does, for out number 3. And both teams in the 3rd inning, both scored 2. And that brings the game within a catch-up distance. Not catch-up tacos, but catch-up distance for the Bogans.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Beer
number
finished the last
71.
inning, the last out in the last inning. Now back for more. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. And that one's going to go foul, almost hitting the umpire in the head. That one's perfect again. The Beer Keggers keep seeming to find this area. I normally call it the
Now
slot,
batting, the center fielder.
but it's hard
number
to not hit it
73.
far enough where Bootstrap will be all over it because she is quite the center fielder. Reliable hits that one to second. It's a double play here.
Now batting, the catcher.
Reliable not
number
himself
69.
lately. Hey guys, he's 1 for 2. So the last at bat he popped out,
Ball high.
and he had some uncomfortable pitches.
No, that's out.
Came in weird spots. He's letting those 2 go by for ball with 2 away. He likes that one right past the pitcher. And a big dive, and Dirty Kurt has all day, which he needed
The
in order
second
to make it
baseman,
to first.
Number 21.
Mrs. Beer got on base her last and actually scored as
Number
Jesse
65.
Flacker leaves and Agnello comes in. Oh, there's an injury to Flacker. I don't know why Beer's chasing that one. We were looking at the injuries, though. That could have been why. Down the line, that one goes. Foul ball. Okay, who's on first? Dirty Kurt. And he tries to get to second, but Bailey's just going to throw it to first. This Beer can't tear up the what the hell's that shit called? Not the chalk, the brick dust, quick enough to make it to first. So the Beer Keggers out with no runs, top of 4.
Now batting,
NW Orion's back for more.
number 11.
For 11. Dirtbag is still feeling pretty fit. Was that one a little bit low? Dirty Kurt was definitely saying, hey guys. As he was running, you can hear him like the whole way. He's like, hey guys. Oh, that goes right past Dirtbagis. And the Reliable's going to pick it up, toss it to Beer on second. That's a base hit for the Bogans.
The right.
Lucius Lane got walked his last at bat.
Number 47.
A .091 average. That's like terrible.
Right.
And that's a good swing for Dirtbagis.
That's inside.
Not so good there, as that one was ball number 1.
Right.
He hits the outside corner there, 83 miles an hour. And that will be strike number 2.
Right.
Swing and a miss. Lucius Lane don't know what to do with himself now.
Batting, the center fielder.
One out.
number
Bootstrap
40.
normally has home runs at .235 average, and no home runs yet in the season after game. Well, this is, I think this is the Bogans' 5th game. Beer Keggers, it's their 6th game. I don't know what the difference is there. But Beer's going to pick out. She can't get to it. Her shoes would not let her dive for it, or her ankle would not.
Now batting,
As
the second
well as she could
baseman,
play, she could
number
not dive for it for
29.
some reason. And go for the double out and end any chance the Bogans have in this inning,
Right.
preventing any further runs.
That's down.
Dirtbagis now pitching 1-1.
Right.
Now make that 1-2. Only one out. Both bases are loaded, first and second. Richmond's going to let that go. He not going to dive for it, so he doesn't get hurt. And you can see Joe Senior Maximus is actually having some injuries there. He's a bit rattled. 2-2. That one goes sky high. Rusty's working on it. He catches that one, and they're going to third, so Rusty throws it all the way to home. With 2 away, the Bogans make their way to third to try to get in scoring position, as Agnello, who's 1 for 1 with that last at bat being a triple, wants to get his teammate in on the plate.
Right.
Dirtbag is trying to prevent that with a 95 or 94 mile an hour fastball that was low. And that was a strike. Then followed with a ball, but now a swing and a miss makes that 1-2. And that's just out of it. And of course, he's pissed because he just ruined any chance for the Bogans to score any runs with a person. I mean, they were in the hot spot, ready to come home. The Beer Keggers, Chris Dirtbagis specifically pitching, prevented that. What up? There's Ryan, or Miller.
Number 13.
You said hi last week. I didn't see it. Hope you're doing well. Uh-oh. I wonder Kapowie looking at the chat, not paying attention to the pitches coming in towards her. Now 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Looks like, ooh, that was a little high. I wonder ain't going to make this one as Bailey picks it up, throws it to first. Ryan tapping the pad, and Steinwinder's only halfway there.
Number 1.
He wasn't really prepared for that one, apparently. Here's the Woodsman. And he's going to crush that one. Does it go out? It's going. Yep, it's out. Bootstrap climbing the wall trying to get it, but the Woodsman hits it too high and 430 feet out into the second deck there. It's his 6th RBI as it counts, but it's his first home run of the season. I thought he had one last week. So anyways, Woodsman adds 1 to the score there as Dirtbagis hits it right to second base. Junior, senior Maximus.
Right fielder.
Maximus Jr., senior, junior. Gets it to first, so now 2 outs is Edge. Watches that one go on the outside there for strike, though. That almost hits his knuckles. 1-1. Oh, almost goes right through the pitcher. Bootstrap throwing it to second, so Edge gets a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 74.
Yeah, or just turn on my YouTube videos in the back. That's what Arco does, and Hoolan and everybody else that goes to sleep at night. So Big Slick having trouble now with 2 strikes. He has to hit that one, but that's a beauty as it hits just inside the line. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Down there. And a score. Rusty squeaks it out there, as does Big Slick on second for a double RBI. And the old man with 2 away, his brother's on second. Going to try to keep this thing going. Almost swung at that dirt ball. He does get a piece of that one, but it goes foul for 1 strike, 1 ball. Oh, almost. This is an Arco move right there.
Nope, that's
Yeah, that's too high. He's going to get another walk with 3 balls. Yep.
Take your base.
He just tosses the bat. Fuck you.
Now
Goes to
batting,
first.
the center fielder, number 73.
Reliable 0 for 3, and that may be what W was hoping for, was to get Reliable in there and just strike him out or pop him out again. And, of course, he swung at that just half.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. What are you doing, Reliable? At least he got a piece of that, but lets that one go for 2 up. All right, Reliable gets it. Going to home. Beer Keggers 9-2 now.
Now batting, the catcher.
Hey
number
guys,
69.
I'm back. Dirty Kurt's having a hell of a game with 2 away. He's got 2 runners on first and third.
Nope, that's
That
high.
one's going to be a little bit high from W. Dirty Kurt. W O'Ryan. And running it out because he's got nothing else to do. He's done too many push-ups for stopping halfway. Beer Keggers put 3 on the board for now a total of 9 at the top of 5. The Bogans have their pitcher who has a strikeout. W.
The pitcher,
Facing Dirtbagis.
number 31. Now batting,
Actually, there's the
number
man right there.
21.
Bogan's seen enough. He's gonna come in and he's like, I'm gonna face Dirtbagis, right? Well, that's no. What does he do? Like mate, not right. Right is Jay. Screwed that one up, but look at that. Bogan with a frickin' home run. He really does not like Dirtbagis, and he proves it. He comes out of the dugout and slams one home at 430 feet. His first of his season. The frickin' little redhead came out there to prove a point and made that point. So here's Agnello. Gonna try to do the same thing. Dirtbagis feeling like crap after that one. He should, but I mean, it was Barry. It's like, you know, how do you stop that? Especially in their town. Well, that's one way. You just bring the next guy up and strike him out. Harold Bailey also hammered a home run in the game against Chris Dirtbagis. He wants to prevent that one. So now the Bogans have 2 home runs on Dirtbagis. Dirtbagis looking for the right calls from the catcher, Dirty Kurt. That one was good. That is strike 1 with 1 ball, 1 out.
Nope, that's inside.
Coming in on the inside there. A little bit hard to keep control of that. That one goes right to the Woodsman. He's going to throw it to first. Sidewinder stretching to catch it for out number 2. Here's Chester Bailey. He's 0 for 2 so far in the game. Baggis makes an adjustment there. Hits that one as a strike. You can see Dirtbagis starting to fall apart here.
That's high.
Now we're at 1-1 under Dirtbagis. That makes it 1-2, 75 or 79 mile an hour changeup. That gets tipped. Dirtbagis might have 1 more left in him. Might have 2 more left in him. Let's see what he can get here. All fouls so far. It's just wearing the Dirtbagis out. Swing and a miss, and it worked. Bailey went for it. It's a curveball. Barry Bogan, he decided he's going to hand this off to Dan the Aviator. Mrs. Beer will be up first for the Beer Keggers with that 1 Bogan home run. I mean, it didn't help a lot. He came in and he left. He's like, I think that's what he wanted to do. He wanted to come in and show off. Like this Chris Dirtbagis, I'm going to hit a home run off him.
21.
And he does. Good for him. Mrs. Beer facing the Aviator. And sends it to Agnello. Burning rubber in those shoes. F.W. O'Ryan catching it first. Mrs. Beer is out number 1. Sidewinder Kapowski's loving that high pitch. Let's see if she gets one. Nope, that's just low. You got Dan is throwing sidearmed. Sidewinder not having much of it. That's a tip there. And she's just fouling it all day long. She has 2 strikes. And that's going, oh, dude. Another one in the slot. Bootstrap picking it up. Throwing second. Sidewinder with another base hit. Keeping the dream alive.
The third baseman.
Woodsman.
Number 1.
The home run for the Beer Keggers with 1 out. Following up Sidewinder.
Nope.
That was a little high. I mean, he almost went for that. Yep, that was right down the middle. Woodsman lets it go by. That one he likes, but that's going to come in shy. Looks like Sidewinder needs to go back. Because Bootstrap, no Bootstrap, jumping for it, and the Woodsman with 2 home runs in a row brings in Sidewinder Kapowski. He's probably going to go tell Barry, like, yeah, I could do it too. The little redhead. I mean, but Bojack's redheaded too, but he's a lot taller. Barry's like 4 foot tall. And here's Dirtbagis facing Dan.
Nice. That should help me.
Dan's
get
unable to keep that. G3. I can't see it.
Right.
4 months in a row. Thank you, G3. And Dirtbagis hitting one out there to Boots. He throws it into second. Thank you so much, G3.
The right fielder, number 17.
Here's Rusty. He's 2 for 4. 500 average. Still 1 away. He's going to get just a tip, man. Just a tip. Oh, Bailey's going to outthrow. He's going to. Where's everybody going? I think that went out of the stadium. It was thrown so high. So I think everybody got an extra base out of that. So a credit to Rusty. That is, Boots is calling for this one. That's an easy out there. Big slick.
Now batting, the
Getting a piece of that, but
Number
yeah, the last one,
71.
Rusty got credit with a double on that one due to an error on the Bogans. The old man with 2 away, runners on
Off the plate.
second and third,
Off the plate.
and KFB's just letting these ones go low on the outside. That one's, is he gonna get walked again? Yep.
No ball.
Looks like they don't even want Beer to
Now
get a
batting,
piece of
the
that.
center
I
fielder,
think Bogans
number
over in the dugout just
73.
giving the signals like, no, don't even pitch to that guy. He doesn't want me to get a home run or KFB to get a home run. And they want Mater because Mater's been unreliable here.
Outside.
1 and 2. That's going the outside as well. It looks like Dan the Aviator's all worn out. Gonna hit Mater in the ankles there. That's a strike right over the middle, making it full count. Reliable right to second. That makes it out number 3. Hell of an inning for the Beer Keggers, a long one too. They did put 2 on the board with that Woodsman's second home run. Bogans trailing by frickin' 8 now. NWO Ryan,
Now batting, the first
he
baseman,
was sent up there.
Number
Yeah, just walked that
11.
old guy, right? So here's NWO Ryan. Chris Dirtbagis, thank you, sir, for the wonderful game. We're going to substitute you, and we are going to bring in The Rock.
Now pitching, number
Rock
76.
Studley. We've seen him once before.
Nope, that's
Of
high.
course, we have Dirt on reserve should we need her in the very last 1 or 2 innings.
Nope, that's high.
At the bottom of the 6th here, Rock is trying to acquaint himself with
Ball inside.
pitching being upside down.
Right.
He does hit a strike there, 3 and 1 with no outs. That tip makes it full count.
Right.
And Studley with his first batter being a strikeout,
The
a swinging
right
strikeout,
fielder,
making it out number 1, Lucius Lane.
47.
He has that walk, courtesy of Dirtbagis, but nothing else.
Right.
And Studley does go with a fastball, and that one there, the changeup, totally threw Lane off as he was swinging, as the ball was already in Dirty Kurt's. Actually, no, it hadn't even left Rock's hands yet. Hard to see
There you go.
when you're upside down. That one hits the outside top corner
Now batting,
of the strike zone for out number 2.
center fielder,
Studley coming in with 2
number
strikeouts in a
40.
row. However, now you got Bootstrap in there.
Nope, that's
Bootstrap is a historic home run hitter.
Steve Wright.
She has hit more home runs
Right.
off the Beer Keggers than I think any other team.
There you go.
All right, baseman is back live in the live way. Oh no, he's saying hi to Miller, his shipmate. Baseman was in the Navy too, allegedly. The Bogans end with 0.
Now
3
batting,
strikeouts
the catcher, number
by the
69.
Rock. Hey guys, he's 50% on the game here, but he's not facing Dan the Aviator anymore. Now Jesus Radio is coming in to relieve. And it's Bootstrap. They're pulling her out and putting in Paulie Stewart for some reason. I guess they just want to play all their players. What the heck was that?
Now
That
batting,
was something off
second
just the
baseman,
tip Dirty
number
Kurt provided.
21.
Went right to Stewart, or nah, the pitcher is Jesus. That's what Mariana's saying right now. She's thinking that she's got to run if she hits this thing.
Right.
That's a strike down the middle. Mariana lets it go for strike number 2.
Strike 3.
And she strikes out. She's concentrating. She's trying to break the bat. She's concentrating on her foot, and not on the ball. Mariana Beer with a strikeout. Out number 2 as Kapowie comes in. Probably roll up the carpet here. But Jesus doesn't want to pitch the sidewinder.
Right.
Or hit the outside there.
Nope.
I don't know what's going on here.
Nope, that's outside.
Sidewinder's being very patient. Patient worked out in her favor. She sends it to Bailey there,
Now batting,
out at left,
the
and
third
Sidewinder with
baseman,
another base hit.
number 1.
And and the Woodsman with 2 homers in a row with two-way. Hits that one right out in the slot. He goes to first, pushing Sidewinder up to second base.
Now batting the pitcher, number 76.
Here's Rock. He's 600 average with no homers and 2 RBIs on his season. I believe this is his second game he's pitched and batted.
That's outside.
Gonna let that one curl outside for a ball. He likes that one. That's gonna be a nice shot. So Rock rounding first, headed seconds. Everybody else headed home. Rock's gonna hold up on 2, bringing in 2 RBIs. Now a 10-run game in favor of the Beer
right
Keggers.
fielder, number 17.
Down under. Rusty's back for more again, 2 away. And he's going to hit that one in a very good spot as well, just close to the line. Rusty headed to second. I don't know if he's going to make it. Sliding in safe with an RBI for Rusty Edge.
Batting the left fielder,
Beer Keggers
number
at
74.
14. How does this happen? I have no idea, but we all saw the Bogans that they were 1-3. Big Slick having a hard day.
Hello.
Here, probably having to deal with
Off the
all the
plate.
blood in his eyeballs.
Steve Wright.
Balls with 2 balls and 1 strike now. That's a good one for him. He finally gets on base. Rusty holds up on third as to not try to get a force out at home.
Now batting the shortstop.
Ego up.
Number
I mean, this is the
71.
Bogans, though. We're at 36. I think that's good. We never played there before. 2 outs as the old man's back. That goes screaming high. Rusty's on third. Beer down the line. Hits the line. It's fair. Beer crossing. Going to second. Is he going to make it? Nope.
You're up.
I believe that run did count, though, as it scored well before Beer got tagged on second. So it's a crazy game. Is running away from the Bogans now. We've seen crazier things, but right now, Beer Keggers can hold on.
Second baseman, number
The trip down
29.
under to Australia is going to be a win in the books, as long as Rock can hold it.
Be right.
And he does with the first pitch, 97 miles an hour down the middle.
Be right.
That one goes in the zone as well for strike number 2.
Be right. Go.
Catches him looking at it. Out number 1.
The catcher, number 20.
Agnello. He's well, but his contact is low.
Right.
Contact means how well they can place the ball where they want it.
Off the plate.
One was off the plate, but it was high. Of course, look at the hairdo of the umpire. Looks like a clown as Rock strikes out. Number 2,
Center fielder,
Paulie Stewart.
number 19.
Center fielder that replaced Bootstrap.
Be
Giving
right.
his try against the Studley with 2 away.
That's low.
Gets a piece of that one, sends it out to a lucky fan in the audience. The crowd
Right. Out.
catching and looking. Another strikeout for Rock Studley. So the Bogans, after the 7th inning stretch, did nothing. The top of the 8th, Reliable, who is 1 for 5, he did get on base his last at bat, his
Now
first of the
batting
game.
The center fielder, number 73.
Did achieve an RBI on that. At a 400 average now. First to bat for the Beer Keggers. Down the line, and that's a second one for Motter as he heads to second. He should make it just barely as he slides safe. I don't know if that was safe. It looks, it was
Number
close,
69.
but his mojo goes up. And Dirty Kurt feeling the pressure right now at 2 for 5. Hits that one right to, all right, so we get a pickle going here. Oh, where are we going, Dirty Kurt? We had to concentrate on Dirty Kurt. What are you doing? Dirty Kurt, get face down.
Now batting the
So
second
Reliable
baseman, number
tries to pickle
21.
himself or gets himself in a pickle, and then Dirty Kurt almost did the same thing. He's radio wearing down as
Be right.
Mrs. Beer watches the first one come by as strike number 1.
Steve Wright.
That looked a little high to me to be a strike, but now 2 on her record after striking out her last. She hits that one down the line, and she's Oh, they go for the double play, but Beer's new shoes gets her there in the nick of time.
Number 13.
But Dirty Kurt can't quite make it a second. Probably used all his energy in the pickle. Sidewinder Kapower's here to end it. Oh, let's go, Beer, go, Beer, go. Go, Beer going to second. Standing up. Steals second, or after the error, the catcher. Sidewinder Kapower hitting that slow knuckleball. That's perfect. Kapower, base hit. Moves Beer up to second.
Now batting,
Bailey staring
the third
everybody
baseman,
down.
Number 1.
And the Woodsman, he's 5 for 5, a perfect hitting average today. Has not seen this success in a while. Hits that first one foul. Oh, where are you going? No, that's the wrong person. Sidewinder took off. The third base coach was trying to call Beer to get to second, and Sidewinder saw that call, figured it was for her. Sidewinder makes it 3 outs.
The shortstop, number 65.
Agnello 0 for 1, facing Studley. It's the bottom of the 8th. Beer Keggers up by a whole bunch. That's more math than I need to do right now. Studley easily picking his targets here. Picking apart Lucius Lane.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
Harold Bailey is 1 for 3, that one being a big monster home run.
Steve Wright.
Very Bogan style. The number 88 keeps popping up. Rock's going 88. Peters dives for it, stops it, picks it up, tries to get the first, but not in time.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Chester
number
Bailey's 0 for 3. Got a
27.
runner on first. 1 away. Rock's trying to intimidate the runner there. You hear the crowd going absolutely crazy. Bunch of fouls here now. Makes it 2 strikes. On the inside, that one goes. Smashes some chick out in the crowds there. Hawks trying to get the call from Dirty Kurt. Gets the run. Throws the wrong pitch, and it's out. The Bogans with a much-needed home run. Adds 368 for Bailey's first home run of his season. Now, NWO Ryans wants to keep the dream alive here.
11.
He's 1 for 3, but sees the Bogans come within 10 again. And he takes that first one and sends it foul. Rock doesn't care. He sends that one right down the middle and says, I dare ya. Rock Studley with a home run now on his, giving up a home run on his record. And then takes it right back with a strikeout.
Now back, the right fielder.
That wasn't Lucius Lane before, because this is Lucius Lane.
47.
0 for 2. Dirtbagis walked him once, struck him out twice. Rock Studley's working on the same sort of thing, without the walk, hopefully. It is the bottom of the 8th. 10-run lead by the Beer Keggers, trying to shut it down. Lane just tosses the bat, acting like a child, and ends it for the Bogans at the bottom of the 8th. With 10 runs on the board over the Bogans, the Woodsman 5 for 5. He's going to finish his at-bat that he started last inning. Sidewinder Power ruined it for him. Hopefully he didn't go cold. Jesus Radio is out. Paul Bacon's coming in. The accuracy isn't that bad. And NWA Orion, he's stepping out for a bit as Remy Washington coming in for first. Ojak swinging that one a little late.
That's inside.
1-1. That's a good one. Oh my God, that's a third one. That's gone. Out in the center field. The Woodsman just cranking balls out of the stadium. It has to be the gravity is different down here in Sydney. But it's his third home run of the game and of his season.
Now
as he bumps fists with Rock Studley, who wants to do the same thing. I don't know. It seems like he's adjusted to the gravity down here now. And he does. Almost hits the pitcher in the dome. Goes right over the top of his hat. Studley's makes it first.
The right fielder, number 17.
Rusty Edge is halfway mark, 3 for 6, 500 in the game. He pops that one up. Rock's going back because that one's going to get caught out and right. Rusty becomes the first casualty of the 9th inning for the Beer Keggers.
The left fielder, number 74.
Big Slick improved his batting average in this game up to 500. Bacon is out and Bilby's in. Big Slick facing a new pitcher. Right through his legs. Big Slick with a base hit. Pushes Rusty up to second. Not Rusty.
The shortstop.
Who was that? Was that the Woodsman?
71.
No, Woodsman got a home run. Whoever was, you got Big Slick and Rock. It looks like nobody wants to pitch to Beer in this game.
Nope,
Not in anything he can hit, by the way. He'll hit that one right through. He said, fine, I'll take that one. Bases load. Rock could have made it home, but he didn't want to put too much effort and, pull a shin or whatever. It was a long way. Bilby is already injured. Reliable takes a swing at that, sends it foul. He sends that one foul as well. 2 strikes on Reliable now. Bases are loaded. That is a ball. 1 out. But bases are still loaded. Oh, and Reliable's golfing during a baseball game.
Number 69.
Setting it up for a dirty Kurt.
Pitching.
Oh, C. Moose is in. Bilby's out. Just going through pitchers. 2 outs, bases loaded. Hey, guys. Crushing that one. That's going to be an RBI for the dirty Kurt.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Now bases
number
are still
21.
loaded. And the glorious Mrs. Beer with her new shoes. Like to walk. Oh, she doesn't have to. Oh, yeah, she doesn't have to run too fast on that one. Satisfied with a base hit and an RBI.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That leaves it to
number
Sidewinder
13.
Kapowie. 2 away, the last at bat for the Beer Keggers. Bases are loaded. Kapowie. The third base. And that's it. Sidewinder Kapowie ending the reign of the Beer Keggers, as happens so often. However, there's such a large deficit. I don't know if Remy's going to be able to do anything for the Bogans. They should send Barry back in and
Number
just hit every single time. Little redheaded kid, all he does is hit home runs. Washington
Steve Wright.
takes a strike from Rock. Bottom of the 9th. Bogans' last chance to do anything here. Beer Keggers with a massive lead. And a massive nosebleed. Rock pulls out the pistols there and blows out the smoke on his guns, as the first one is a strikeout. Joe Senior Maximus, kept calling it Junior earlier, has no power, no contact, is rattled. Studley is like a rock.
That's high.
2 strikes, that one goes high for ball.
That's down.
That's a little bit down. Rock's giving it what he's got. 2-2. That gets tipped for foul.
Nope. High.
That's a little high, makes the count full.
Strike 3.
And that's a strikeout. There is 1 out remaining in the game.
Catcher, number 20.
There's probably no Beer Kegger fans left in the stadium, because they probably already left and got drunk. Rock Studley sending that one in for strike number 1 with 2 away. Strike number 2, 2 away. There's 1 strike remaining in the game. That's going low. No swing. Rock Studley, the fastball goes to Beer. Beer at short, picks it up, firing to first. Can he make it? That's out number 3. And the Beer Keggers are telling the Bogans, go home. And they're like, well, wait a minute. You guys are home. There is no mercy rule here. It's only against other players, apparently. But the Beer Keggers go down under, turn things upside down for the Bogans. It is an 18-5 game. Home runs. The only one from the Beer Keggers was the Woodsman. I assume he'll be in the number 1 spot. But you had one by the Bailey brothers and one by, doesn't say Bogan. What's going on over there? Let's see. I know Bogan hit one. Oh, maybe you have to scroll down. So they played their entire team, and the Bailey brothers and Bogan himself with home runs. 2 pitchers on a day for the Beer Keggers. Again, the Bogans used everybody they had, but a total of 7 hits given up by the Beer Keggers. Top 3, I don't know how it's all Beer Keggers, maybe because of the wins, but you got, I don't know why Beer's in there. He didn't hit a home run, but Woodsman with 3. Number 2 is KFB. Due to the RBIs, he was 4 for 4. The Sidewinder Kapow, even though she gave up so much at the end there, they didn't need it, so she didn't feel the pressure and just went out there and said, you know what, we don't want to hurt you that bad. So Sidewinder Kapow with compassion. Compassion ends it for the Beer Keggers at the top of the 9th, and the Bogans just couldn't do it with the stellar pitching of both Chris Dirtbagis and Rock Studley. So we have some games to get through. The next game, the Beer Keggers next week. I don't see them. They must have a bye week. So we'll go through all these real quick. Beer Keggers in the number 1 slot. No surprise. The most home runs from the Beer Keggers is Sidewinder Kapow, but Bojack closing in there. And in the league, it's Poulan Sr. with 4, tied with Kapow. So the games coming up here are Twitchinators at the Television Stars. Let's see how those go. Television Stars, well, they came on strong, and they actually came back to win it. Pittsburgh at Baltimore. The Orioles with a mighty lead, but tying it, and then the Orioles do win that one. Cincinnati at the Reds, or the Reds at the Red Sox. That's a hard one to do right there. The Red Sox, clean. The White Sox at the Dodgers goes to the White Sox. The Anaheim Angels at the Braves, or whatever the team name is now, goes to the Braves. Jack City versus More Freedom. NM wins that one. Cardinals at the Indians, or whatever their name is now. It's not the, it was the Cardinals. Now the Ghost Stars at the Egg-Gangers. The Egg-Gangers stayed home. Politicians at the Twitchinators, goes to Twitchinators. The Padres, easy game, beat the Yankees. The Rock Stars at the STFU, and the STFU, they must have watched this game because it was massive for the Rock Stars. The Movie Stars at the MMA Stars. MMA Stars not in the fighting spirit as the Fried Rices face the Maple Syrups, and it's pancakes all day long. The Tigers at the Cubs. Cubs going, trying to keep up, but the Tigers take it. Now you got Toronto at New York. And the Giants, again, by 3, they're down. More Freedom at the Bogans. And look at that. The Bogans not even trying. Again, More Freedom for the win. Politicians at the Old Yankees. Goes to the Old Yankees. And now the New York Braves, or the Braves, whoever they're, Atlanta at Baltimore. Braves take it. Jack City's at the Television Stars. And all the Muscles. Well, the Muscles had it and then tied it and then had it again as the Indians and the Pirates goes to the Indians. Cubs at the Red Sox. Goes to the Cubs this time. That leaves us with our next game. Next Wednesday, it's going to be the Beer Keggers facing off against the MMA Stars in the Octagon, probably in Vegas. Don O'Malley is the starting pitcher facing Rock Studley, who just finished this game. But I believe that week of rest will have him ready as he's ready to face off against the mighty MMA Stars in the Octagon. And that's going to be it for this week of the Beer Keggers. Thank you, everybody. In case you missed it, by the way, we'll go back to the Aussie way there, because that's what everybody saw at the very beginning until our production crew got it, the broadcast flipped around for the Americans. That's how everybody sees everything here in Australia. And or Australia, however you say that. Anyways, from Australia, I'd like to thank you all for being here. And you know what? I hadn't done this this one thing in a while, but we'll just say we'll go like this. Thanks everybody, and let's get our sponsors or whatever it is in here. This broadcast of Beer Keggers Baseball was brought to you live at twitch.tv/Kungfubeer every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. You can watch a replay of this game at Kungfubeer on YouTube every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Derek Kungfubeer, and this was a live presentation of Beer Keggers Baseball.